yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. I've only ever power tech tanked once.
I power tech twice now. Might even be 3 whole operation bosses.
Well, he's one up on you. I think you need the power tank.
You've got to power tech it, buddy. Because if you do 2 bosses, that will put you like neck and neck.
Ooh, boy, like he's so undergeared.
By undergeared, what do you mean?
Bolstered.
Bolster doesn't apply if you're level 70.
It did the other day.
Kiara, are you tanking or healing on your Sork?
Yeah, I'll just bring my juggity juggernaut.
What's this about the raid thing that your dig is doing?
That's for star parts.
I'm back.
Okay, who am I missing?
Me.
Plus me if you guys wanna heal it.
Who are you on, Nox?
Nox Lion.
Nox, did you sign up?
No, I didn't, buddy.
We have a spare spot, don't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
so I switched to tank, and Nox is gonna heal.
Are you heal spec, Nox?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, 4 Sork healers.
I was just gonna say.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Would you like me to switch to a different healer?
No, I'll switch.
Anyone happen to have 2 monitors that can tell me who I'm missing?
No, but I'm on the sheet.
I can.
So, do you want me to read out DPS, etc. then? The Kula, Shayara, Gabriella, Bia, Alessandra Mustalari, Zan, Yadig, who's a registered trademark name.
I am.
I'm going to TM Rye, by the way, and I'm thinking about doing the purge at some point. Deep Cuts, Rye, and that's a real one. Audrey, that's really a Zoxy. Kiara, Mr. Luke as a healer, along with Rorik, Vahas, and Ur.
We are
One
missing
spot free.
Okay, can somebody help me set up? I mean, I've got star parts installed. I just need how to put it in there.
Okay. Yes, of course. So go to your raiding tab, the one that's next to times on the left. Go to settings. Where it says name, type in NGE space raid, all lowercase. Where it says password, type in NGE1234, again lowercase. You dig actually wrote this in Ops chat, whether if you were in the group at the time, and then press join group. And you should see 9 of us already in there. If you press the raid tab. Once you press parsing and raiding on the top right hand corner, they both should go green.
Thank you.
Did that work?
I don't see anybody else.
It should be so at the top. Where is it? It's in like yellow tag.
What's the name of the tune you're on?
Beer.
Okay. So in your raiding setup, could you read out what you've got in? Oh, did you select the raid group? So starting from just looking at the screen. Oh, you're in, are you?
Yeah, it's abuse here.
You're in beer. Nice.
I don't see anybody.
We see you. So if you, the place to look for that is if you go to the raid tab, which is like an inch down from the top where it says overview, damage, healing taken, combat log, and the last one is raid. If you click on that right at the top, you'll see the 10 of us.
Would you repeat that? Because I don't see anybody.
You're in
Oh,
here.
there you are.
Yep.
Pierce. Okay, I see. I see.
The only one we're missing is whoever Shaira is.
Oh, it's not going to show anything until we start doing damage.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody know?
This is my lobby, but I need gear for it.
Was that not the one that was missing last night, too?
Here is Blockstar,
No.
Shiloh from Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's the one that was missing from last night.
That was Shiloh that was missing last night.
Ah,
Yeah, and it's Shaira is Shiloh as well.
Yep. Gabby, which tab says button says raiding? The parsing, waiting. Is it the parsing button or the raiding button?
I had to restart mine because it said that there might have been an issue with the timing. If he just downloaded it, he have the it's set in preferences.
How long do we want to wait?
Well, he didn't show yesterday. His last log on was 2 days ago.
Well, he was on Chissa yesterday.
Was he?
Yes.
Does anybody
About an hour before we started. Then he logged off.
Oh.
Does anybody have the quest?
I do.
I need it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody missing?
We had one no-show.
Are we in NGE 1 or 2?
One.
Hello, everybody.
A?
Has to be learned.
No, I am not. Somebody asked me if I'm in the Zayas saddle.
Yeah, we should run in.
Should I go
run
up?
Yes, go to the Zaya Shadow.
Only the shadow knows.
What evil lurks in the hearts of man?
so when you guys are done with that one, we had a Dread Palace that we were trying to finish from this afternoon. Anybody interested in that? We probably would not be doing it till like 30.
What's that? Sorry, I missed that, buddy. What was that?
Oh, Stoosh, me, and some others were doing Dread Palace earlier. And we were talking about trying to finish it. Like, wouldn't be till about 9:30. If anybody's interested.
We're going to do 16-man TFB, and I'm not sure we'll finish it in an hour and a half. But maybe. How far are you in?
We are at last 2.
Yeah, last 2 bosses.
Inside or pub side?
This side here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this goes.
Sure. I'll check back more around 9.
Okay, cool.
So, talk to Gene.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lurk.
Oh, you're in this group? Okay.
Yep.
See it. Oh, okay. I was gonna wait closer to around 9 for when Stoosh is back on for work, and we can try forming more around then. See how these guys do with this.
Oh, what are we waiting on?
I don't know what you're.
Let's choke this chicken and see if it farts an egg.
There's
What?
we're missing one person.
Yeah, I'm coming. Trying to.
So you're going to record all this and put it on YouTube, huh?
Now everybody can hear my funny accent.
I don't hear an accent. Sounds like
I think you sound just fine. I like accents.
Keep in mind, this is coming from Rye, who has an accent.
I certainly do.
Yeah, but where are you from, Ray?
Originally England.
Everybody loves British accent in America. Nobody loves Greek accent in America.
Are you kidding me? That's an awesome accent.
Right, you can go in, by the way, folks.
I like accents. Southern accent, Canadian accent, Irish accent. I love it. All of them.
I got a drunk accent.
That's okay too.
I really like the smell of an axe. An accent.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Hope that cut the YouTubes. Hope it cut the YouTubes.
Vahas, you should only speak, man. You have a commentary voice.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Vectron Scavenger. What? We're still posting it out for this one. Going live.
They're just baiting each other.
Do we go ahead and go in?
Nope.
Go in the instance, don't attack the mobs.
So I gotta see what elf looks like before I decide what I'm gonna wear. This fight, elf, where you at?
Hiding.
What you wearing? I need to see what you're wearing so I can decide. Oh, look at that.
Khakis.
She sounds hideous. That makes me really wish that you could find a pair of pants, like khakis and a red shirt.
So we are going to Scotia it today.
Right, who are our tanks?
Me, Vahas Taru.
And Lexi.
I'd mark myself, but you know I'm not an assistant.
You nearly became leader there, which you're more than welcome to.
Woohoo! Elf, shall I take the malfunctioning controller?
If you like.
I would like. With all that stuff going on. Can I have 1 second after this to just, I need to update my interface so I don't have as much going on as I do. A little bit more action with 16 man.
Twice as much.
Everybody put on their 6P boots.
If it goes over an hour, please remind me to put it back. But thank you for the reminder, Audrey.
Hi.
Okay, I'm good whenever you guys are ready.
Mr. Varhas, would you expect the malfunctioning?
I sure would. Will you please stop pulling me, whoever is doing that?
Elf, would you pick up the ads? You want to time it so that basically that Pat is where he is now. So he's between the two guys. Just makes your life a lot easier. So we kind of go when Elf goes. Everybody kill the goals before the start.
Incoming now.
When you get low on health, you might want to run away from it. Like now.
Thank you all.
When down past.
I don't know why I just thanked everybody, but thank you all. I'd like to thank you all for coming along and joining us on this adventure. I've never done this. This is exciting.
Really?
Y'all are all along on my cherry popping run. Here we go.
Kill small ones first.
I've never been on this one before either.
Run away, Mom, in the back.
Right, as soon as we press this button, another pack of ads are going to appear right on top of us.
Oh, hold on, somebody aggroed. I got a mill.
Right, as soon as I press this button, another pack of ads is going to appear right on top of us. Right, as soon as I press this button, a pack of ads is going to appear about there with the BPS marker is.
Okie dokie. So those little ones grow into big ones if you don't kill them fast enough?
Correct.
Never noticed that before.
Right.
Only in 16 man, you know? Only in 16 man. I mean, it's crazy up in here.
Absolutely. Let's just pause halfway up the slope, get everybody together. We're going to go round to the right, for those of you not been here before. We're going to get attacked. Don't worry about it. Keep running. And jump off the ledge. You can keep running when you land. And that'll de-aggro them. Everybody's here? Not quite. Who are we missing? Okay, here we go. Everybody keep running. Right, I'm going to put a ready check up. Press no if you have not done this fight before at all or in your current class, and that'll determine how I explain it. Okay, cool, 4 of us. Right, so the bloated matron, she has 5 positions around the room. So let's have a swap over. Elf, do you want to tank her?
Okay.
Who wants to tank her is really what I'm asking.
I can tank her. I love tanking her. I tank her all over the place.
All right.
That sounds so dirty.
What do I say to that? Okay, Vahas.
Loaded, yeah.
Vahas, she's gonna appear to 5 different places. You need to get on her as fast as you can, so force charge or mad dash between each one. She starts where she is, then she goes to where basically I put the tank marker. Then she comes to basically where I'm stood right now.
Okay.
I'll put another tank marker down for you. Then she hides around the far corner.
Yeah.
Which is a pain. Then she comes back to roughly where I am now, and then she goes back to where she is. And I think I got the 2 new ones the wrong way around, but it's fine. When you're doing the second to third, she's actually further than a single force charge, so you might want to mad dash and force charge. Either way, be fast. And your job is going to be to stay on her all the time and turn her away from the group. That's the sum total of your story. For Elf, you are going to pick up the jealous male, which is announced in red text on your screen when he comes. There'll also be other ads at the time. When you see the flowers turn red, and can I have a volunteer to do the flowers, please?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ben because I can see his text in the channel. So ads come up in 2 forms. First of all, jealous male needs to be tanked by you, Elf. and then ads in general need to be. He has a knockback, which is why we don't tend to double up ads. What Ben's going to do is you'll see a red pool by one of 3 flowers. I'll mark them for everybody just so you know which ones I'm talking about. Those kind of flowers, there's 3 locations, and one of them will have a red pool in it. Ben's going to stand that, and that's going to attract all of the minor ads. Our job as DPS is to kill those guys first, whenever a big pack of them are up. Then our job will be to kill the jealous male and then go back to the boss. When there's only a couple elf, take them into the boss so we can just AoE them down. That makes sense?
Yep.
And that is more or less the whole story of the fight. So it's a case of follow the big boss around the room, tank the jealous male when he comes up and do a bit of damage to him. When there's a big pack of ads, Ben's going to stand in a red circle around one of the 3 flowers. We, the DPS, kill small ads, then medium ads, which is the jealous male, and then her. If there's only a couple of elf will be pulling those into the center so we can AoE the boss and then down. Easy peasy. Right, I'm going to do a ready check, and when we get a green light, we'll be on the tank. Jealous male's on his way out. And here he is. Okay, all the flowers. Everybody AoE the flowers. Every add in the flowers. Jealous male, please. Leave her there, Elf. Take her around the box. So they make alive. Understanding flowers.
Awesome. Great job, everybody. Everybody alive? Let's loot this mother.
Did I do something wrong with the star part? Because it's not showing I'm doing any damage.
And need if you need, and if you win a piece, please be kind enough to pass up other pieces if you win after that. That's beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's showing you in there. Did you get your logs turned on in game? Oh no, I see. Yeah, no.
Beer.
Yeah.
Is it looking at your combat logs? Do you have combat logs turned on in the game?
I think I do, because I had this set up before.
Okay, go to, and I'm just recalling,
preferences, combat logging.
Combat logs. Bottom right, enable combat logging to file. Is that ticked?
Yeah, enable combat logging.
Okay.
Is your parsing and rating button both green?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe if I restart it.
No, 1 second. Next question. Go to open log, which is under file, and just check there's something in that folder.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Should I delete them all?
No, it should be okay. I don't know why you're not showing. Yeah, pop one open and see that it brings up some data.
Oh, it's nothing new though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be new. Just want to make sure that he does something.
Check your files there and see if the newest one is there from tonight.
Yeah, I just clicked on one of the newer ones. It's not showing anything either.
Do you have one from tonight?
Yeah.
Like just this last fight?
I think so. Hang on.
The 17th.
Yeah. Oh, now it's showing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm showing data when I bring up the log.
Okay. Well, let's fix it when we're out of this.
Yeah, I don't mean to cause any delay. I was just curious.
Right. Okay, gentlemen, if you're a tank, go for it. The guy on the right is sleeping, apparently. Please don't wake up sleeping people in general. Alright, please don't rush ahead. Okay, we're gonna get gates come up, and that was too far.
Like that.
Kill the silvery gate thing.
Vortex.
Ignore the ads, tank the vortex, tank pick up the ads. Alright, just before we go ahead, the next one will be on the right. Could I ask Elf to pick up the beast, Vahav to pick up the handler, who's a human, and again, DPS, you should only be shooting with the vortex while it's up. Here we go. It's on the right. once again, guys, I'm going to call this out before you move forward. If I ask you to attack the vortex, please attack the vortex, not one of the other mobs. The next one, we're going to get two champions and a bunch of golds as well. So let's put that vortex down quickly. Ads are coming up behind us. Not sure.
Weird.
Not seen that before. It's only come from the vortex. Who's the tank on the beast? Thanks, Dalton.
Sorry, had a little trouble getting them back.
Yeah, they normally appear in a different place.
Yeah, they usually appear up front. I was like, oh, that's kind of strange.
Yeah, the game didn't want us to get more.
Right, what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to drive all the way through. Don't stop, let the tanks go first. When we get to the far end of the cave, everybody bail to the right, and we're going to line of sight them. That means we're going to hide around a rock and make them come to us. Then the tanks are going to hold aggro while we AoE them down. Do not stop. If you get knocked off, keep on running, but stay behind the tank. Tanks go first, off you go. Here we go. Alright, we're just going to wait for everybody to come. Tanks are going to attack and pick up aggro, and then we're going to AoE down. Yeah, this hotel internet we're on is a really, really positive experience. So head across the lake a little bit, so we don't want to aggro that guy. Pause here.
We could get the Driscoll.
Another time.
I'll grab the enforcer if that's okay with you, Elf.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, DPS, we're going to pick up the trash, so kill the gold before the...
Stun them. Please, someone.
Just mow them down.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
And DPS basically start from the left.
You're playing a Juggernaut. Do you ever just think to yourself, it'd be really nice if the only thing my Force Choke didn't pick up off the ground was the bosses? I think I should be able to pick up everybody.
There's 2 guys you can stun here. Shock Trooper and the Reaver. Have we got a couple of stealthers? Can put those to sleep.
Looks like someone's got the Shock Trooper on the right slept.
Okay, we're going to stick hard to the left-hand side as we look at it. Do not get near the Enforcer. All right. Okay, stay halfway down the stairs, guys. We're going to line aside again. It's just easier with a large group. So hang about here where we are now. One of the tanks is going to pull them.
I'll go get them.
We're going to fight them on these stairs where basically Varhas is stood now. So we're not going to go around and go to them. We're going to make them come to us. Again, AoE love. Kill gold before champions using a single target.
Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah. And here we are. Move out of purple, everybody.
Woohoo! That was fun.
We did, thank you, buddy. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Don't forget to loot this guy with the sweet, sweet deco when you get a chance. Still one more dead person. Oh, that's Dreadguard Executioner. Never mind. Never mind. Don't wake that guy up.
Okay, if you've not been here before, there's a lore object, and this is by Tomb, not by Legacy. Where I'm stood right here. Right, I think I should have maybe mentioned last time is watch out for purple circles or red circles on the floor. Circles tend to be bad. They look unfortunately like sorcerer healing circles, but they're not.
Okay, is there something in there in 16, man?
We're gonna do that again? Ooh.
Nah, I don't see anything in there.
Alright, let us know how they go.
I don't know, I think I see something.
Alright, who's taking front and who's taking back?
I've got a crazy idea. I want to try something to grab everybody.
Saber reflex for the win then, buddy. But let's keep the Enforcer and the Annihilator separate. down the gold, please, DPS.
That was nowhere near as cool as I was hoping.
Watch out for those circles, they look a lot like sorcerers.
If you got a self-cleanse, use it.
Of the Empire.
You can drop down the ledge, but please don't run forward.
They deny the truth.
Your Emperor is dead, but you may still serve a higher power. Kneel and the Masters will grant you purpose.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I've realised I've not done 16-man TFB before, so this is kind of fun. Okay. This fight in a nutshell, for those of you who obviously didn't do the matron, therefore you've not done this. I'm gonna mark them. Okay, so DPS, our kill order is going to be flame, target, and bolt by and large, but there's some mechanics that we've got to be aware of. So what's going to happen is the two tanks are going to jump in, one on target, one on bolt, and more or less hold them there. We, the DPS, are going to attack flame, which is Herod, and we're going to put him down. That for us is more or less a straight attack, so we're going to attack him till he's dead, except for one mechanic, which is Cyphers, who is target, and seems to be invisible at least on my terrible internet connection. Occasionally puts a bubble on him. When that bubble is up, he is invulnerable, so we all switch to Cyphers. When the bubble comes down and we do it via damage and interrupting, we will switch back to Herod, which is flame. So we'll be saying, bubbles up, switch to Cyphers, do some damage, do some interrupts, and when that bubble comes back down, we'll all be switching back to Herod, which is flame. When Herod is down, what's going to start happening is we're going to have to kill Cypher's target. We're going to kite them around the room. So tanks, I want you to kind of work together and just slowly bring them around the room. Typically, we do a nice anti-clockwise direction. So kind of drag them over there together, and over there together. And I'll explain the tank swaps in a second to you both. DPS, there will be green puddles on the floor. This is really important if you are melee, because they will be appearing under you, but watch out for them if you're ranged, because sometimes they appear all over. You absolutely do not want to stand in them. And the reason for that is Cyphers will mark somebody, and I think it's called Doom. And if you have Doom on you, you have to run through 2 of the green circles to remove the debuff. If you don't run through 2, you will die. That's the end of it. So the reason we want to stay out of the green circles, run away from them when they appear under you, is so that those green circles are available for whoever gets Doom on them, and you know, our colleague, our peer doesn't die. That makes sense to everybody?
That doesn't happen to the heals?
It happens to anybody except, I believe, the tanks.
Yeah, it'll be easy because somebody hopefully paying attention will call out the victim.
Yeah, we'll call it out, but it can happen to anybody.
You don't
and
have
I believe not the
stay
tanks.
out of those circles though.
Stay out of the circles.
Last time in 8-man, I had a green circle on the tank too.
Yeah, that's it. The circles can appear, Elf. You've just got to keep moving. That's why you're going to basically pull the bosses around the room. Pull them together. And I'll talk about your tank swap in a second. Final thing. Once Cyphers is dead, final boss. Kelsara has a mechanic, and if any of you played Pubside and watched a Commando Healing when they put that green beam on you, that is what he puts on a player. That slows you down, and he chases you. It's not the tank losing aggro. He chases one player, not the tank he's fighting. If you are marked, you have to get away from him, so run away from him. So use whatever you've got. If you're a merc, use your hydraulic overrides for a bit of extra speed. Obviously, assassins and sorks can force speed. You can intercede if you're a jug, whatever it is to get away from them. Stay well away. If we've got a couple of sorks in the room, if it looks like they're getting close, do a what is it? Extricate, thank you. So we need you to stay away, and once that period is over, he will go back to the tank he was on. So tank, stay with him. You can everybody except that one person can DPS. Does everybody understand? You get the green beam pointing at you, run away. Squealing and screaming is optional. All right, tanks. Kelsara put stacks on you. So when you get to take 10 stacks, you will swap. So whoever starts on Kelsara can swap. We'll swap to Cyphus and so on. So in other words, select the other mob, press taunt, so you pick up the other one. You got that, guys?
Yeah.
You don't have to be any particular distance away because the stacks drop off pretty quickly, providing you're not being attacked by Kelsara, in other words, fighting him. In phase 1, we hold them there, not so that we, the DPS, do damage to them, and this is important, DPS. Once one of them dies, the health of the others resets. So the reason we're holding them together is so when the tanks do AoE damage, they're actually hurting Hayrod, not the other two. So don't AoE them when they're all together. Just kill the one we're trying to kill at one time. So 10 stacks, you guys swap. That continues all the way through the fight. That's the main thing. Anybody, any questions?
Yeah, are you going to call out by the icons, like target, flame, lightning?
Yeah, I will. Normally I call out their names, but yeah, I will.
Which one you on, boss?
Well, why don't we do this? Elf, start on Cyphus, Vahas, start on Kelsara, because you're going to be swapping when Vahas is on 10 stacks. So, as far as noise in the channel, tank should be calling out the tank swap. That's the Kelsara tank saying, I have 10 stacks, it's time to swap. So, tank swap. And as we go through, we'll be talking about who's got Doom and who's been marked for death, or whatever it's called with the green beam. Right. Anybody, any questions?
I've got a question.
Go on then.
Luke, your streaming's not running.
Yeah, it is.
When everybody clicks on it, all we get is we're waiting.
There's 2 people watching right now.
One of them's me, and I'm not seeing anything. There's 2 waiting is what it shows on my screen.
He's building the anticipation.
All right, we'll come back to that. Let's get this fight done.
Have fun.
All right. I can record this whole thing if we want.
No, your internet connection is already sucky. Don't force it.
It's a app. Right. Are we ready, folks? Let's do a ready check. Everybody should be on fire first, unless you're a tank.
In 3, 2, 1, kill.
Those who will not serve will die. We are the chosen. Your struggle only prolongs the pain.
Okay. So on target, please.
Just tell shield bro.
Shield looks like it's down. Everybody back to flame.
struggle only prolongs the pain.
Everybody on target, please. Tanks are on 10 stacks. Do you swap?
His shield's broken.
Back on flame, please.
10 stacks. Let's swap.
All DPS on target, please. Guys, kite them around the room. Watch the green circles appearing on you. There, there's one under you. Do not run into it. You gotta move a bit faster than that, guys. Okay, so that's 2 circles we've stood in so far. Do not stand in a third, otherwise we're gonna lose people. Move your dig.
Welcome death before the end.
Zan, you've been doomed.
Where you at on stacks, Phil?
9.
Move, guys. Move, move, move. Need to be quicker than that. If you see it start to fall under your feet, begin to move.
Welcome death before the end.
Beer, you have to run through 2 circles and only 2. Move, guys.
Welcome death before the
end. Talari, you've been doomed. You come out of that circle. Right, Cyphus is about to go down. Drag him to an end, guys. Keep him at one at the end or the other. It doesn't matter which.
Elf, get ready to take her. And I'm at 10.
Switch. Swap.
Thank you, good sir.
Alright, Talari, you've been marked for death to run away. Everybody keep DPSing.
Don't run through the green circle.
The green circles no longer matter, just you can run through them, everybody. Sorry, it's only Cypress mechanic.
Kelsara?
Kelsara, Martha, Mr. Luke.
We are more forgiving than the masters.
Alright, that's it, it's over. Drag it back to an end.
I got her else.
Oh, okay.
Figure we'll just early stack it.
Yeah, you don't need to take it to 10, just take it to 5 and swap if that's working for you. And Beer Booty, run away, buddy. Run forwards, Beer. Run forwards away from a Beer. Run, 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 run.
Purpose has been served.
Turn around. Actually, run away.
Alright, that just points something out, guys. If you are marked, if you have to run away from a mechanic, do not walk backwards. Unless you're a tank, and you are basically kiting slowly around a room, never run backwards. Always turn and run the direction you need to go. Never walk backwards. Is that good?
Yes, sir.
Alright, pause here. Can we take a couple of minute break? Please don't go in the room unless you want to die, but let's take a couple of minute break here.
Okay.
Go grab a beverage.
I am having a blast.
I
This
realized
is
that
fun.
one of my star parse isn't working. Maybe I need to reinstall it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to watch it right now because I think I see what's going on anyway. So.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
watch it
still
later.
not showing anything here. Oh wait, what's that? Huh, the link that Eugene put up didn't work, but I just found it.
Yep, because I put up the correct one.
And I just heard myself on the live stream, and that seems crazy.
I look even more awesome in the YouTube screen.
Sure do, Knox. You sure do. My Greek friend. I've got to turn that off because that's like a 5-second delay on voice there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Can't help
Oh,
there.
no worries. That's pretty cool, though.
Baseballs moment. It's happening now.
Now. I mean, now.
Yeah, so Voss, later we can go back and look at it and see how many times he messed up.
Just about every time when I'm doing anything is I don't need to go back and see that I'm doing wrong. I know it.
That's why I'm staying close so nobody can see me.
Okay, everyone, I'm going to do a ready check, just check people are back.
Gabby and beer.
Just waiting for Beer and Gabby. Welcome back, Gabby. I'll do another ready check, see where the beer's here. Don't go in the room yet, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. I apologize.
No worries, bud. Okay, so we're going to face 3 rooms. Just let me explain the basics of the rooms. If you look in the door but don't run in the door to look, you'll see a core over there. You'll see in a second electricity like that shooting from it. They come out the flat side, so approach the corner. All DPS are going to attack the core and destroy the core. When the core is dead, we'll join the tanks who are going to be picking up all of the adds that come out, which are all droids. So the story of all these rooms is destroy cores and then kill adds. The last one we'll do slightly differently, but we're all going to run in after the tanks who are going to get the adds. The tanks obviously don't stand in the electricity.
Hey, can I ask a quick question, Ryan?
Sure thing, bud.
What does the data core override thing do in the far corner?
What does the what? What does the
There's
data
a thing highlighted over in the corner there behind the data core called data core override. Do we know what that does?
Yeah, I think when we destroy it, the door opens. I've never pressed it. I go and shoot the core.
Oh, I want to press it. I want to press it.
I'm going to let you press it. All right, here's a real ready check. See if I don't press it. Right, after the tank. Everybody shoot the cores.
Can't out-tank deep cuts.
That's what taunts are for.
And guard.
Yeah.
Did you see the video I put up, Bahas?
Yeah.
So don't forget you're allowed to do your triple taunt, because there's no reason that more taunting isn't like more taunting is good in most situations.
I'll just be honest, I'm trash at vegetables.
Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, so another core hidden behind the pillar. We're going to follow the tanks in. Don't stand your electricity. gold ones before the main ones. Right, next room. It's double the fern, so don't go in yet. Everybody hang out here on the left-hand side, would you? Where myself and Deep Cuts are. That's Rymerk and Deep Cuts. So, the way we're going to do this is we're going to get all the ads to come over here, and we are not going to DPS them. Then we're all going to run in the room, including the tanks, once they're all nicely gathered up, and we're going to kill the first core that's on the left as we run in. There's 2 cores in this room, so we're all going to kill the first one, which is on the left as we run in, and then we're all going to kill the one that's on the far right. The tanks are going to fight all of the ads just inside the room. That'll stop more appearing. That makes sense? So, if you're a tank, everybody clear?
So we just saber throw and that's it?
So saber throw a core, that'll mean all the ads appear. Just run the ads. Everybody needs to be full line of sight to tight.
Somebody went in. Starting, you need to come over.
Right. All of you come over. Alright, all DPS go and take the ads. Everybody go in the room, including the tanks. Tanks stand on the tank marker. DPS take the first core. Don't stand in the electricity though, guys. Second core. Now we can attack the droids.
Well, that works a lot better than the other way.
Nicely done, everybody.
Sorry about that, guys. I went a little too far into the room. That's what started it.
That's alright.
Oh, man.
So fired, you're rehired.
Alright. Everybody come to the bottom. Don't press anything, please.
Bottom.
Operator restriction beyond this field.
Please don't press for that, Nox. Right, I have not done this in 16 man, so it's going to be super fun. So if anybody wants to claim knowledge of how to set it up, but I'm basically doing a version of 8 man.
That works.
Good enough, huh? All right. So we're going to make group. The way this fight works is we're all going to press a button, and I'm going to tell you which row you're on if you're set up in a 16 person block of all 4 rather than split, which color you're on. And that will teleport you into the room. Then I'm going to explain the fight to you. So team 1, blue team, is Lexi, Tal, Rymerk, Zoxy. You're blue. Varhas, you dig, Bia, and Gabriella, you're orange. Tal, D, Ben, Lying, you're purple. Nox, Cinnamon, Luke, and Zan, you are yellow.
Call me yeller.
Only
just this once, buddy. Good. Bars, you're orange, bud.
Okay.
Abnormal species immigrant.
All right.
Operator restriction beyond this field.
This fight, at least in 8 Man Story, has 2 phases. Phase 1 is all about destroying the cores, and please nobody move around the room because once you start getting close to the cores, they aggro. But if you look where I'm putting the DPS marker, you'll see there's a core right next to that. There's 8 of them around the room. What we're going to do in teams is switch a button which lowers the shield on 2 of the cores. Those cores are 180 degrees opposite each other. They're always the opposite side of the room from each other. And the DPS are going to go and kill those 2 cores. And that's everybody who has not got another job. Everybody clear on that? So there'll be 2 cores, and we have to take them down in each rotation. How do we take the cores down? How do we take the shields down? There's a button next to each of the pillars, and you can see the near one with the back to us. I'm going to put a heal marker right next to it. It's the other side of where I put that heal marker. There's one next to each pillar. You can see one on the far side of the opposite one. If you look around, you can see them. What we typically do is have a DPS press the button and a other player stand in the middle. So the team that are going to press the buttons are column 4. That is Zoxy, Gabriella. I'm just going to switch because I don't know. He knows it. Zoxy, Gabriella, Ben, and Zan are going to be the button pressers. Everybody else is going to be on another job. The team that stand in the middle are going to be Lexi, Varhas, Tal, and Nox. Nox, have you done this fight before?
No, sir.
I have.
There you go. Thanks, Luke. So,
It's beer.
oh, sorry, Beer. I needed somebody in Team Yellow.
Oh, my bad.
So, how this works is someone in column 1, so that's Lexi, Varhas, Tal, and Shashif, have to stand in the middle where the hologram is, on that big circle in the middle, and have to stay on it at all costs. Someone in column 4, which is Zoxy, Gabriella, Ben, and Zan, have to press the button at the same time. And the person pressing the button literally presses it and stands there and waits. It automatically challenges. That leaves the middle 2 columns free to do what they like, including anybody who is not the pair. So let's just talk through the blue. Blue's going to be first. Lexi will stand in the middle, and so that's Elf. And Zoxy, who's Audrey, will press the blue button. What Varhas you have to do is tank the ads, because they are going to want to press the button presser that generates aggro in this fight. So you have to keep ads off Zoxy. You can take them to Elf. Elf can fight and tank in the middle. He just can't leave that middle circle. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When the 2 cores are dead, or when the time is up, the middle circle will turn orange. That means, Varhas, you have to stand in the middle, and Gabriella, have you done this fight, Gabby? will have to press the button. Gabby, can you write in Ops chat whether you've done this fight before or not? Right, your dig will have to press the button. Okay, and that makes sense? Sorry, Gabby, it's just easier if you've done this fight once and you'll see what's going on. And then when we've either killed those 2 cores or time's up, it'll be purple, and then it'll be Tal in the middle and Ben pressing the button, and then it will be Luke in the middle and Zan pressing the yellow button. What the rest of us can do is, according to whether you're a DPS or a healer, tanks obviously stand in the middle and make sure that the person pressing the button doesn't get aggro and work together as a team, even though one of you might be stuck in the middle. The healer might be stuck in the middle. Healers hang out in the middle and watch for damage to either the raid in the middle or the group heading to the cores. All the other DPS, including, you know, and I'm going to use your dig here, your dig can attack a core while the blue team are doing the channeling, even though he's a button presser for when the orange time is up. So that's why I put people who've done this before. So if you do not have another role, you will be attacking cores, or you'll be attacking the ones without a shield. When the shields come up, you can't attack them anymore. Everybody clear on that?
And healers stay in the middle and heal whenever is necessary.
Healers always heal whenever is necessary. I would say by and large stay in the middle of the room, but if you see the DPS attacking a core and the cores do damage, taking a lot of damage, go over and heal them a bit if no one else needs it. That makes sense?
Yes.
This area? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
One last thing.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative that when you call out the data core, go kill it, that everybody that's not doing one of the other jobs goes over and focus fires.
Absolutely. So there's 2 cores that will be unshielded, and as I said right at the beginning, they are directly opposite from each other. So there's a lot of hit points on these, but what I'm not going to do is say everybody has to go to the same one. What I'm going to say is look around the room, and if you're not clear about which one's down, go and shoot one that your friends are shooting. But there'll be one at one side of the room and one exactly opposite side of the room. So kill the one you're on, turn around, run across the room, figure out where the other one is and whether that needs to be finished off.
And a key thing for all you newbies, see, if you're looking at these cores now from left to right, you see the little glowing things that are around? Those are the shields. The ones are easy to spot because they don't have that glowing shield around them.
Absolutely. All right, so that is phase 1. All 8 cores get destroyed, while at the same time we help the DPS, we help the tanks in the middle while we're running past, kill the ads, but don't make a big deal of it. Killing cores is our priority. That is phase 1. When that is over, we'll get some kind of message like operator error, you know, the AI kicks in, and that hologram turns into a real droid. When that happens, it's pretty much tank and spank time. So one of the 2 tanks, either one of you, who has tanked? Have either of you tanked this fight before?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, who wants to tank the droid?
I would love to tank the droid.
All right, Vars will be tanking the droid. Elf will be picking up any ads that appear, and there normally are a few ads, and in 16 man I expect more. And so what we will do then is we will attack the droid, and we're basically going to stack behind the droid just to make healers' lives easy. The droid eventually puts up a shield, which is about the same size as the big circle in the middle, and it will light up the 8 circles round the outside. Go stand in a circle of your color. So, for example, Elf, who's Lexi Kyle, is blue. 2 of those will turn blue. Elf, by standing in one, will switch it off. So, stands in it for a second, it goes from being blue to something else, as in grey, and then goes and looks for another one. There's 4 of us. Might take a little bit longer because it's 16 man, but that's what we're doing there. When all of the lights are on those 8 circles are out, there's no colors in them. Shield comes back down. We go back to DPSing. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I think the team on being in the middle knows what they're doing. The team on button pressing knows what they're doing. Everybody who's not done this before is on cores. You'll see your friends going off and killing cores. If you're not sure which one to do, shoot one they're shooting.
Okay, the healers stand in the middle, right?
Healers can stand wherever they like, unless they have the job of standing in the middle, and Nox, and that's not you. For you, it's float around and stay with the DPS if they need help. Heal the tanks up. Make sure the button press is still healed. That kind of thing. It's general healing if you're a healer. Nox, are you a DPS?
No, I'm a healer.
Okay, so it's just general. It's just general healing. Look after the tanks in the middle. But as we've got a couple of healers, they'll be locked up at the time. So focus on the group in the middle, and I'll rely on Mer and Luke to basically pick up if the DPS are getting in trouble.
Okay, sure.
Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not healing a column or any of that nonsense. You're basically looking after the entire raid. So use your best judgment. Right.
Okay.
This fight does not start officially as far as the enrage timer until we press the button for Team Blue. So we have a little bit of time to clear ads. As soon as we engage, the game will start spitting ads at us. So we're going to kill these two, and then we're going to start. Tanks pick up the third ad that's going to appear, but we're going to put these two ads down pretty quick. And the way I'd like to do that is if you're in the top half of the raid group, so that's, no, let's do team right on right, team left on the near one. All right, so let's go and kill these two ads while they're together. And I'm going to do a ready check, get ready to press OK, because if we're green, we're going. We're going. Kill both these ads. Next one. Okay, button pressers. L stand in the middle. Start to get ready to channel. And shields will be coming down. Shields are down. DPS, you need to be on a core.
Hypergate deterioration beyond white parallel. Operation must resume.
Right, that's one. Go to the opposite side. Kill that one. Next team. Bar stand in the middle. Your DPS on button duty. And if you're a DPS, during the time you've got free, kill ads. So the cores are unshielded. So focus on the cores right now.
There's a recognizer on the button pusher.
Okay, DPS, we're doing really nicely. So once this core goes down, kill all the ads, especially any big guys you see in the middle. Right, team purple, Mer and Ben press him. Right, shields are down. All right, team yellow. Luke in the middle, Zan on the button. We're only 2 cores up, guys, so those are the ones we're going to attack. Button. Alright, once this core goes down, we are going to clean up all the ads and get ready for phase 2 to start. Make sure there's no ads around. Okay, everybody basically stand behind him. That's just to make the healer's lives easy. Okay, look for one your colour, stand next to it switches off. Go find another one the same colour. Once they're all gone, shield comes down.
Stand behind.
Stand behind all the places to be. Shield down.
Operator, response.
Okay, here we go.
Timed out. Please repeat.
Oh, that was crazy. There was like 4 purple and 4 blue.
Yeah, in 8 man it's just 2 and 2.
The Chinese fire drill, 16 people.
Everybody run away!
Operator, response.
Timed out. Please repeat.
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 Awesome. Great work, everybody.
Process aborted.
I'm so proud
System
of you guys.
failure. Adapting. Process aborted.
That was very, very nice.
That
I
it?
think it was the exhaustive explanation.
Yeah, we're all exhausted. Please don't run on.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Alright, just one thing on raid buffs, guys. Please don't use them unless we call for them. We normally call for them at the end of a fight or at the very beginning. We don't normally want to use them on trash, especially when we're this close to the next boss. So no more raid buffs than we call them. They're all up right now, which is great, but I noticed we also used them on trash on the way between the first and second boss. Right, we'll get a regularity, sorry, a hypergate vortex, and I think it's on the right hand side. Let me reset the raid frames first. Do I have that right? Lexi and Valha's top of groups 1 and 2, bottom of each group should be a healer.
Yep.
All right, here we go. And here's the first bit, vortex. Right, next one's on the left. Again, there'll be a lot of ads on this one, so focus on the vortex first. One more to go. Still on the right, not very far. Kill the goals before the big thing. All about the technical play.
What's the big thing?
Hey guys.
Hey Red. 16-man story mode PSP. Open We're at Cafes.
Is that Shiloh?
It's the Jazzy Man.
Hello, Jazzy Man.
That's your bag.
The bag, that's right.
You've not seen the cutscene, guys. Please watch it.
What do you mean, oh, Talari?
What was sundered will be made whole.
Run away from the boss when you come through, and now I'll explain this fight.
Oh, I love you too, Talari.
Kisses.
Well, you should.
Right. This fight is quite a lot of fun. The first phase of the fight, and certainly the story is to the first 50%. He's going to basically stay there if we let him. One of the tanks is going to hold him there. We're all going to attack his back, and it's really just a flat burn on DPS. He's not really doing too much. We get, there's no reason we need to separate. So just watch your feet. If he throws anything around, it's different. Phase 2, he's going to start moving around. He's going to do two things. It's going to be a big blue circle and a red circle. The red circle is targeted at somebody, so he is going to leap into the air and jump on somebody's head. That is going to stay with that person, but run away from it, because the further you move, the better it is for you. Tanks need to follow and keep up. As well as that, there's going to be blue circles on the floor. They also do a lot of damage. So tanks, once you grab Kefis, drag him out of a blue circle if he happens to be stood in one. In that phase as well, we're going to get nanites on people, which is a green symbol, and that cannot be cleansed by the healers. It can, however, be cleansed by clicking one of these pillars around the outside of the room. What we're going to do is we're going to try and drag Kefis over. So if you have nanites on you, there's 3 pillars on the left and there's 3 pillars on the right. Go to the one nearest where Kefis is. And then to channel this, in other words, to remove the debuff, click the pillar, and if you don't do anything else, you will continue to channel. As soon as you do anything else, jump, shoot, move, anything, that will break the channel. What it will do is 2 things. First of all, it will cure you of the dot, which is good, but it will also drop the pillar. If the pillar lands on Kefis, if he is anywhere near the pillar when you break that channel, it knocks him to the floor, and while he's on his knees, he takes double damage from us and doesn't do any damage to us, which is a good combination in any rate. So what we try and do is try and click on a pillar and have the tanks drag him over and then break the channel when he gets near. It's not critical in story mode, but it's certainly a nice to do the mechanic right. So that's what we try and do. That is phase 2. Phase 3 starts when he hits mid-teens %, and while he's supposed to be a fixed number, I've seen it start anywhere from 13 to 19%. So once he starts, he will start doing a missile barrage. This basically puts orange circles on the ground, which is where a missile is going to land. Obviously, you've got to move out of them. The way we try and deal with this is we have one tank kite all of that farther away. Now, certainly a couple of iterations ago, he would only shoot at the tank. All of us were safe to just DPS him. That's changed recently. So what we do now is we, the DPS, whether you're melee or ranged, get in close. Watch your feet, stay mobile, don't stand in an orange circle. If there is one under you, move out of it. The 2 tanks stay further away and basically get shot at and keep mobile as well, but absorb some of those circles being shot at us and just keep moving around him. That makes sense to everybody? Okay, so phase 1, tank and spank, we hold him there, we shoot him a lot. Phase 2, red and blue circles, both are bad for you, run away from them. If you get nanites on you, go to a pillar, and we'll try and drop the pillar on Kefis. Phase 3, lots of orange circles, tanks stay a long way from us, all the DPS get in close, and blast hell out of him until he's dead and we win. Anybody, any questions?
Murder and mayhem away.
That's right. Who's going to tank him?
I'll punch him in the face.
Did tank, not pancake.
Right. Okay. In that case, I am actually going to build stacks of Super Joes this time, so paying attention, and we'll do a ready check. And when we're green, here we go.
guys need to take some damage. Jeez, he's just standing there.
That's the way he does it on this part. He gets ugly here.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna take the part.
We can aim if we do this.
This is just your star power DPS again. Move out of the red circle.
I had to put my beer down first.
Nanites or not. Oh, sorry, not my bad. That's Ruri. Do not stand in the blue. Nanites on me. Guys, please give a chance. Everybody needs to be able to press it. There's a lot of people going to get nanites. We don't need to press it straight away, guys. Alright, who else has got nanite?
Hilary, or
Right, is he over? That's it. Alright, we have one tower left. If anybody gets nanites on you, and few of you do, head over, put it together. Do not all just run up to it and press it and be done. Alright, as soon as you're all there, release it down.
What is that thing that I have on my head?
Nanites. Nanites. There's one more tower left. Go over to it, click it, but don't release it. Zoxy has them. Deep Cuts has them. All go to the same one, please. When you're all there, release in 3, 2, 1.
I've got them at a tower here if anybody's got 9-8.
You're about to hit burn phase.
That is not a tower. I think we're just about over. Get ready. Everybody get ready to block. The missile block to start. Over there. We're in missile block. Phase 3. Tanks run away. Kai or DP is getting closer. If you have raid buffs, now's the time, please.
Awesome. Good work, everybody. Dang, Elf, look at that hate. Look at that hate.
Congrats, guys.
You guys are awesome.
This live stream is pretty cool. It's only like 4 seconds off of you guys.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I know.
I feel
Twitch,
like this bush should be a lore object.
Twitch seems to be pretty far from.
Lying, you haven't collected your CXP pack?
I could use a smoke. What about everybody else?
Yeah, let's take a second. If you've not seen the cutscene, please watch it. And for folks in the channel, just let them watch it because a bunch of people have never been in here before.
Right, do we need 2 tanks here? Or?
Yes, mate.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up?
Stream looks good.
Sorry, you had the wrong link. I messed up.
I just died.
Those nameplates are murder though.
You're gonna post them on. You're gonna post it on our website after, or the?
Yeah.
It's on his, it won't be on the guild one, I don't think.
No, but we'll have a link in Discord.
Cool.
Okay, man.
I'm gonna go back to enjoy. Everybody say hi to my partner Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Love Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Chandler,
Howdy.
what's up? He's all up. Woo, 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 woo.
I think he's gone. Oh, I think he's gone.
All right, Bajas, we get it.
Wow.
And I wasn't even close out of breath.
What are you, wanting to star in Pitch Perfect?
Yeah, I believe you already know that I do star in Pitch Perfect, sir.
Oh, Fat Amy?
Damn right.
Okay.
I mean, darn right. Darn right.
That thing for
You've been finding 1 credit.
Where is Deep Cuts? Where is he? I'm trying to find Deep Cuts. Where is he?
He's coming back.
Ricky, you have a stalker, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to raise him.
Deep Cuts is he's a devotee to Bryan Adams. He cuts like a knife.
Come here, Deep Cuts.
But it feels so right.
But right now, Deep Cuts is a trench.
I have to find somebody else to pull. Let's see.
Deep Cuts is a slacker.
Oh, guys, roll. The winner is gonna win a pool. Roll.
Hold my middle finger.
Bajas wants it. Bad.
So, Talari, how was your day?
This is a trick question.
No, it's gonna follow the same question I always ask you afterwards.
Fabulous!
Okay, how was Gospel Girl?
You did. Yeah.
I told you I was gonna follow up with the same question I always ask you.
She was singing some more, you know.
I was singing at work today too, so.
Gospel?
No.
Did she ever sing Jesus Doesn't Want Me for a Sunbeam?
He's singing some 80s hair metal.
I'd rather listen to the 80s hair metal than that.
Don't lie, Talari. You know you secretly love that music.
She's only 17.
Winger.
That guy's teeth are whiter than white.
Hey, my name's Kip. Kip Winger.
But no, it wouldn't be that bad if it was on key. But
Tone deaf?
Most of it's not.
no, and you know, she's supposed to be working, but she's got her hand up in the air. It's like, how can you get any keying done with your hand up in the air?
Because she's waving it like she just don't care.
Oh,
She
God.
doesn't care. She does not care.
Wow. Hey, it makes Solari look good. Solari doesn't care, but she cares less. She cares more.
I always look good.
And you woke up from that dream, right?
Oh.
Nope, I'm still in it.
Oh.
You thought you were gonna escape that?
Then why are we in it? It's more like a nightmare.
Because standing next to you folks makes me look better.
The power of magic. You tell them, Talari. Tell them to STFU and leave you alone on your unicorn.
Yes, as I throw my glitter and ride over the rainbow.
Just keep riding.
Tally ho!
Dilly dilly!
I'm glad to see Bud Light coming out with some funny commercials once again.
The best one is when two dudes are in the woods and they see a bear.
I don't remember that one. How's it
It's
going?
a Super Bowl commercial where he runs up and steals his Bud Light while the bear's about to attack him. It's like one of those, I don't gotta be fast, I just gotta be faster than you kind of thing.
Yeah.
About 16 minutes.
Okay, I am going to do a quick ready check just to see who's back. All right. I've moved Varhas into column 3, so if you are in groups 3 or 4, that's Varhas, Beer, Lying, Nox, Zoxy, Yadig, Cast, and Tal. Please move over to the right-hand side. If you are in the left 2 groups, that's Elf, Tel, Zan, Luke, Rai, Gabby, Deep, and Azaria. It's down the left-hand side.
Beer over here on the right.
Here you're on the wrong side, buddy.
Somebody pull him over.
Okay. You're in the right place, Gabby. All right. This fight is effectively 2 separate fights. There's the piece we're going to do down here, which I'm going to explain second because it's easiest, and explain the up piece, the piece we get set up after first, so that we're kind of doing in reverse order. I know 4 people have never been here before, so when we get sucked up, there are 17 different platforms. Each one is connected by a number of gates, like circles. Imagine them to be like water slides between the various platforms. They appear in an inner ring all the way around and a back half ring. The way we're going to do this, first of all, for the tanks. Elf, you're going to turn left and take the top 2 platforms on the on the left-hand side. Varhas, you're going to go right and take the top 2 platforms on the right-hand side. You know where I mean, guys. You've both done
Yes, sir.
this before.
Yeah.
Okay. You 2 are going to work together this time to tank between you. So, in other words, when the boss screams, that's the point when you're going to taunt off each other. So you're going to take it in turns. You'll see that scream come up in between you. You should never lose aggro because you're going to have plenty of opportunity to just hammer that boss with taunts, and therefore it'll always be spitting at one of you. So as soon as you get spit on your platform, so when it screams, or when you get spit on your platform, say swap, and that will be meaning the other tank will be taunting and picking up aggro. That makes sense?
Yep.
So, you know, you get spat at, they do the clear ones about 6 times, and then the one with all the acid. As soon as you get that, call swap, your partner in crime taunts, starts getting spat at, and eventually acid comes to them. Call swap as you move off the platform onto the next one and backwards and forwards. The DPS, we're going to make this easy, and I just want to check who has not done this fight before. Who is a DPS?
Me.
Is that just lying?
Yep.
I'm going to do a ready check. Again, press yes if you've done this fight before in 8-man. Press no if you have not done it in 8-man.
My party is doomed.
Looks like it.
I'll kill them all. I don't need you.
All right, bye, right side. We'll see you.
Sorry, left side. Lying and Deep, could you swap teams, please?
Thank you.
I am going to mark myself with a star. Lying, when we're up top and we're attacking tentacles, you need to follow me, Rymerk, with a star over my head. And that should be okay for the DPS. So the phase upstairs, everybody, if you look when we get upstairs, we'll be on a single platform. There'll be 2 in front of us. If you're team left, jump through the left-hand platform. If you're team right, jump through the right-hand platform and go down and fight your tentacle. So lying, you'll be following Rymerk to get to that platform with a tentacle on it. We stand on that platform, we stay on it, even though it's going to slam down, and target the tentacle, not the boss, that is on our platform. We're going to shoot it and kill it. The other team is going to do the same. When both tentacles are dead, we're going to get little hypergate irregularities come up. They're a bit like those vortexes we killed, except they're much smaller. What they do is they basically do damage to absolutely everybody in the raid. So our job is to destroy them all as fast as possible when we're in that phase. The way we do that is we all go and kill one each. Now, with 16 of us, I'm not going to tell people which platform to go to. However, if you're a DPS in team right, kill the ones on the right-hand side. If you're a DPS in team left, kill the ones on the left-hand side. I'm just looking at the DPS numbers. Zan, would you get the one at the back? Just so I know it's done. Sorry, I just need a moment. Okay.
Wow,
sorry.
you popped right.
Everybody will see this if you watch the stream later. Okay, just need a moment. Thank you.
It's been hidden.
Yeah, so when the hypergates are all gone, more tentacles come up. These ones are slightly at the back, and again, lying, pay attention to where I am. DPS, so team left, go on the left-hand back one. Right, team right, go on the right-hand back one. We kill those 2 tentacles. When they're both dead, we'll have more hypergates. Again, go and kill the ones you were doing before. Tanks might need some help on this. I'm sure they've got more hit points. So get around, kill them all as fast as you can. Even if we have to double up and kill them, let's just put them down as fast as we can. There'll be one on the healer's platform. All 4 of you on that stage will be staying on that heal platform. Put that one down between you. Don't worry about any of the rest. The other thing I'm going to say to the healers is, so, although there is no range, and this is important for the DPS as well, unless there's something on the platform to kill, there's no range on the boss or the other players. So healers, you can heal everybody from that first platform, so do not move off it. However, if you're a sorcerer, sometimes it's difficult to use things like revivification, and that's easy for me to say, revivification from that top platform. What I have found as a Sorc healer when I've run this is if you drop down a platform, you can actually use that, certainly when the team are on the front tentacles. So that helps a bit as well. Roaming men works as well, but you have to be right at the front of the platform.
Oh, your voice changed there.
Yeah, I'm back to normal again now. Thank you. Just heckled from the cheap seats. So that's the story upstairs. We're basically going to do tentacles, irregularities, which are glowing things, put them down as fast as you can, more tentacles, more irregularities, and then there'll be another pair of tentacles back on that first platform we all attacked, left or right. And when they're done, our friend the lady there, she enters a furious tantrum. At that point, I'll be saying to everybody, find your own platform. Do not stand on a platform with your friend. Stand on a platform on your own and DPS. That includes the healers. So DPS spread out around the back. Do not crowd the healers so they've got somewhere to go quite easily. When she enters that phase, tanks, just call your tank swaps between you. And guys, this is going to appear in the stream. People are reading this. It's not private. When we're in that phase, everybody spread out. I lost my train of thought. When we're in that phase, everybody spread out. We're DPSing like mad. Tanks, what you've got to do is try and hold aggro. It's an aggro drop phase. So a bit like the way we finished Brontis off, one of you do the 2 taunts. As soon as they're down, tell the other tank so they can do 2 taunts. Swap between you. Don't taunt over each other. That makes sense? So you two all need to talk to each other. And that is all the upstairs phase. Let's talk about this phase.
That's kind of an issue. I don't want to talk to Elf.
Okay. I'm gonna let you resolve that in your own time. How about that? Killing me. Okay. So for the folks who've not done this, 2 tentacles are going to appear in front of us. The tanks are going to turn those away from us so we don't get hit by them. All DPS are going to stand right at the edge of the hitbox. That's the red circle round it when you're targeting the right tentacle, or the correct tentacle, I should say. We're all going to stand, whether you're ranged or melee, in melee range on the other side from the tank. The 2 healers are going to hang back, and they're going to kite spit because we're going to get spit at. So when we get close, we'll carry on DPSing. The healers will get acid at them. They run out of it. Keep on healing us. Don't get close. What will then happen is ads will appear from behind us. We, the DPS, have to kill those ads before they reach our respective tanks, because if they get to the tank, it's a one-shot. Those are ads from the lake. Once they're dead, if the tentacles are still up, we go back to killing the tentacles. But very, very soon after, normally at the same time, depending on the numbers, a wave of ads will appear from the lady in front of us. These are to be avoided. Find a very big gap and stand in it, and they will run into the lake behind us. If you get too close, they'll stop and start attacking you, and they'll explode and do all sorts of other fun stuff. So, ads from the lake need to be killed before they reach the tanks. Ads from the monster need to be avoided. Everybody clear on that? That will happen 3 times. So the tentacle will come up, we'll do the DPSing, ads will appear, we'll kill them, more ads will appear from the lady, we'll avoid them, and then the tentacles will reappear and we'll go back to rinse and repeat 3 times. When that is done 3 times, we'll be pulled up to the top platform, which I've just explained. Don't stand in acid at any time, especially during that phase, because it holds you still for a few seconds, and that does a lot of damage to you. And that's the fight. Does anybody have any questions?
Which 2 heals do you want kiting spit?
Sorry, Merc, could you say that again?
Which 2 heals do you want kiting spit?
let's do yourself and Luke. But basically, all the heals can hang back. But why don't we have Cinnamon and Nox in closer in the hitbox area, dropping heals, and Luke and Mur at the kiting spit.
Okie dokie.
Just other word to the healers. The tank who's getting slammed by these tentacles takes a lot of damage, so feel free to give them a bubbles and a lot of AOE love. Drop a lot of AOEs. Right. Anybody?
Don't forget to check and make sure your command boosts are up to date.
Yeah, mine's got like 6 minutes to run. I've got to do it in the middle of the fight.
2 minutes 40 seconds.
We're going to do it. We're going to do multiple checks on command boosts through this. Right. Did everybody get the mission? Has everybody got the mission just before we start this fight?
Terror from Beyond.
I just shared it again.
Thank you, Ben. Right, that's it. Here comes your ready check. If we're green. Varhas, would you do a saber throw at the lady? Don't get too close to her, because she will one-shot you. That's kind of
yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Saber throw!
Right, everybody getting close. DPS, can you call if you see ads coming from behind? Thank you. Alright, all DPS, go kill the ads. Kill the ads quickly. Good job, everybody. Back on the tentacle, where you were. More ads behind us, put them down again. Right, run near the lake, give yourself the maximum amount of gap. Look for a gap in the ads. They're easy to avoid, don't get near them.
The green stuff.
Stay out of the green stuff. Go back to the tentacle on your side. Rosarium, watch out. Acid.
Ads are up.
Right. Back on your tentacles. Change to the ad. Everybody near the lake, so you've got the maximum amount of room to find the gap. Do not stand in the acid. Find the big gap.
Ads.
Yeah.
El Shai take first taunt up there.
Ads.
Right, watch the acid, don't run into it. Kill 2 ads. Right, here we go. Team left, go left. Team right, go right. Flying, follow the guy with the star.
Healers, stay on the.
Yes, Zaria.
We are start on.
Where you at, Lying?
Can't use both my taunts.
Lying, where are you at?
I lost you.
Are you with a bunch of other people attacking a tentacle?
Spit.
You could be up with us.
Okay.
Jump down in that circle on the left there.
Who, me?
Yes.
Lying, jump down. Don't worry about it. If you fall off, just aim in a circle and run.
Somebody's up here with me. They better get off.
Lying, that'll be you.
Right's down.
Bit.
Hyper gates are up.
I'm lost.
You're a healer, you should be on that first platform.
Tanks down the platforms you're on.
I'm going where you go.
They look like they're all down to me. Where you at, Lying?
I got my taunt. No, you'll be on the same platform as me.
Nox, if you are with the tank, you should go back with all the other healers.
Let me find them.
They haven't moved since they moved in. And Nox, you basically want to stay on that platform once you get back to them. But you need to continue to heal.
Is it the thing that I'm in?
Right where we came in.
That's it, one more platform lane.
Right's down.
That's it. This is your team lane. Right. Right side's done. We're looking for irregularities now, Lane. Go kill one if there's one on the platform you're on. Right, back to a platform that has a tentacle on it.
Bit.
Haunting.
We really need offensive cooldowns.
Yeah, guys, please don't use your raid buffs unless we tell you.
Red.
Right, we're about to go into tantrum phase. That'll mean everybody's going to find a platform on your own. That doesn't matter where it is, but you need to give the tank space. Alright?
I'm dead.
Alright, Elf, you have to keep the aggro as much as fast as you can.
And I'm dead.
We get one. Get one tango.
Can we get either up?
I'm down. That is
Yeah, we're good. That's it.
Alright, good job.
Remember, don't loot until we res everybody.
Cool, you did it perfect, guys. I even died.
I know, right? Make sure we get Elf up before Elf and Nox before we loot.
But Rye didn't die, so
I know that was unfortunate.
I mean, I tried.
That's why I brought a mercenary. Good job, everybody.
Work. That was fun, guys. And gals. Folks, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I'm impressed because I never put my beard down.
Perfect.
That was awesome. That really was.
That was
Very
fun.
good run, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for leading it, Rye.
You're more than welcome. I think I got I got my piece of gear that means I'm no longer in 230s.
Nice.
This tune is moving forward.
Moving on up.